Hello everybody. Today I will teach you how to trick your teachers to thinking that you are a regular average student without creating any trouble for yourself, but without also demasculating yourself. I would like y'all to know that I am currently tricking all of my teachers. They all think that, well, they have no clue about this channel. They know that I do YouTube as a hobby. I'm never going to tell them what the channel is. You need to know. I've been doing this for a long time now, making myself look like a good student. I'm a bad student according to school standards. I talk to people. I actually I like to talk to the guys that are there. I don't like to, just stay quiet all class. And whenever I am in class and I have to trick those teacher, I keep my eyes at a book, reading how to win friends and influence people. And from that book, I learned more ways to trick them into thinking I'm a kind and respectful student. Ways that make me seem like a good person. I don't know if I'm a good person, but I fake it. I know I absolutely fake it. I want y'all. I know that there are people out there who actually like think their school. Like there are actually students out there who want to do self improvement, but school is actually like getting in the way. It's 8 hours of the day. I used to make like 4 or 5 videos a day, and now I literally made like 2 yesterday, dude. It's much harder now, but I believe that we can end up finding a way around this. We can trick the school system into thinking that we are a good a good person in their eyes. And remember, what they think is a good person in their eyes out of a man is somebody who doesn't talk to nobody, talks to the girls. This is a guy who is basically being threatened by the girls. I actually was really sad today because I saw across my classroom, I saw this guy. He's one of those guys who actually he like hangs out with the girls in class. He specifically is on the side of the class that is fully surrounded by girls. And this saddened me because this guy, he was being threatened by them, and I know that if he did one thing that was remotely threatening, he would be in a whirlwind of pain. He was even told, "We don't even like you. Go. Why don't you just go over there?" It's like, dude, please just come over here. It will be better. You can talk to guys, people who share the actual same biological mindset as you. He stayed. That guy stayed and he's miserable. He's a really weird mix from what I found. This guy he's a good student and he's being threatened. The school system is not in our best. They're not looking for the best for us. If they wanted the best for us, they would make specific hours where guys could hang out with guys and do whatever they wanted. But they don't. They don't make it where you get to go outside. And this is why I'm making this part of the video, because I want you to know that the school system is really not on your side. Like, you know what? Yeah, they'll say it. They will genuinely lie to you. They'll say they care about men's mental health. You know what? They really don't. I'll tell you one thing. Last year, at the start of the year, I ended up going to a club of mental health. The mental health awareness. I think it was called SMAC. Some type of word. And the teacher said, "Hey, we gotta also focus on guys have mental health too." Everybody laughed. Everybody laughed. I was the only one, right by another guy who is now gone because he was a senior and he left. Shortly after that, I left. Because I realized that that place is a woman's only club. And for a man like me, I would be weakened, I would be saddened, and I would be threatened. And I would not gain anything from the club. I genuinely despise the fact that the school lies to you guys. We are lying to the school because they've lied to us. There would be no reason for us, the people who are actually being the real victim of what school does, no reason for us to have to lie to them. But now we do. We have a reason. They're not looking for the best state of mind. I even asked a teacher today, Miss, why are you bringing these kids to the library? Haven't you realized that they don't have the genuine, I'm telling you this heart to heart, they don't have the actual capacity to read. It has been lost throughout their attention span has been ruined, miss. She said, let's let them fail first. Miss, don't you realize that nowadays kids are so impatient with everything that if they're not good at it instantly, they genuinely just leave it. This lady said, let's let them fail first. Even though she doesn't realize that these are grade 10 kids, meaning that they've had 10 years where they have actually failed. These people are ignorant. These teachers think like children because they sit around children all day. They cannot critically think. I think that if you actually have a club that's specifically made for talking about subjects like this, I'm going to join. Well, it was on my hands right here. At my class, they have a speech and debate in Congress, specifically to talk about controversial subjects and subjects that are, like, we genuinely believe need to be changed. Because I believe we need to change how people look at men's mental health due to the fact that nobody cares. Yet, if you lose the men of the country, you lose the entire country. And so let me get into this guide to how to trick your teachers. I want you to remember that your hours in school are completely wasted. So even if you have friends in school, which, you know what, if you have guys who are like masculine around you, go hang out with those guys. But if they're not, then honestly I would say get your work done. Like, this sounds so touche, but like genuinely, just get everything done. Make sure that you have no homework. Don't go to the school volunteering activities unless you genuinely believe in it. Go to a club that is specifically made and tailored to speaking about touchy subjects, very touchy subjects. Speak about it with your chest out. Say, I believe that we need to focus on men's mental health or the country will die. Say whatever you believe. That's what I'm going to go in there and say. Because I believe that, like, I'm having to trick all of these people into thinking that I'm not this person in front of a camera. I have to act like a completely different person, not in front of camera. If you were to see me in real life, you'd see me, like, smiling in the hallways, walking around, the back straight. That's all you'd see. And then when I'm in class, you're going to see me either getting the work done as quickly as possible, myself, or if I'm in a group, I'll try to, get everybody rallied up. I'll look like the average student. Actually, I'll look a little bit different because I'm actually, like, trying to interact with the people a little bit. But you'll just see me reading. That is my disguise against the school. Because I know that if I do anything but that, I will be crippled, destroyed, and they will end up attacking me for how I truly am. Speaking about these things, which I believe in. Trying to get to men like you who need it. Because the guys who are watching this, that you need it. Honestly. Like, there's no other reason you wouldn't. You're here because you want to improve yourself, but you also realize that 8 hours of your day for 180 days will be wasted. And now you're trying to find a way out of this. How to basically, like, not ruin your life. I'm trying to not ruin my life. I'm getting a job so I can end up actually upgrade this and stuff in the background. I'm gonna get myself a little wall, like a little fold up wall back here soon. But I know that y'all are genuinely like trying to find how to do this. You might be in stage 1, stage 2, or stage 3 of self-improvement. But all y'all are just trying to like survive, but you're actually going to be struggling. So let me say a step 1 of how to end up disguising yourself. Step 1 is to end up, honestly, first thing, actually do your work. Like, as dumb as it sounds, and honestly, I believe it is so dumb to do this, but do it. Get over yourself, get over your beliefs, just do it, get it done. Because there are some classes that you're actually going to have possibly a day off. Well, 50 minutes off in that class that you could possibly be doing something that is very, you could end up, you could work on YouTube, you could read, you do actually something that's productive for your self-improvement, and you can even find out about challenges. I'll show you that I have my candle here, but it looks like it's actually about to blow out if I touch it. It's been over 30 minutes now, I could just blow it out, but like, I've made up this challenge because it's something so different, so difficult. It's not difficult, but it's something that, like, there's no reason for me to do it. And I have to specifically get over myself and just do it. And that's why you need to do this. Just get over yourself for step 1 and do your work. I hate homework so much. I'll tell you that at the center of my being, I hate it with a passion, fiery passion. I hate the idea of having to go into a building, fake being a person I'm not, and then me going around, hello, Mrs. Smith. Let me check that. Back. So, schooling, it's not going to be on your side. So for that first step, just get over yourself. Get rid of all your crap. Make sure that your time, because that's what's valuable. You're young, and your time is valuable. That's why companies will literally pay you, well, actually a really low amount for an hour of your time. So, with that, go and get over yourself, get your work done. Number 2, I would say, specifically whenever you're talking to them, have a smile. Specifically make it where the teacher has a pleasant experience speaking to you. Because, they're going to feel happy if they see, one of the kids who they're working for, is actually, like, smiling while like, they're in the classroom. And, like, every adult loves whenever a child smiles at their direction. It's just how we work. We all love when a person smiles at us. So a really good way is to just smile at them when you're talking. Try and be respectful. Because you know what? I'm absolutely against the school system. But we also have to remember, the job of teaching is not a job that really pays well. And these people are basically doing this because they want to help kids. Like, even though they're not, and they're extremely mistaken on the idea, they are trying to help you. So, be respectful, because you know what, it also might help, maybe, let's say you're getting a job like I am, you can get a referral by your teacher. Say, hey, Ms. Johnson, I'm getting a job at this place. Could you please give me a good referral? Actually, one of my teachers for the personal finance said, hey, if any of y'all want a good referral for a job, I'll just contact me. I will lie about you. I will say good things about you. That guy's awesome. He's a coach. You should get, and if you have the option to getting any teachers that are coaches, and get them, because those people are kind of like, they're actually a little bit in reality. They understand like what's actually happening in real life. Those people are for some reason the only ones who can understand, hey, wait a minute, this person has their own life. Like, some people genuinely leave football. I met a guy yesterday, and he said he's leaving football because his mom is only a single mom, and he's one out of the 3 kids that can actually work. And 10 hours a week that could actually be put into money for his family. Like, their teachers actually have, specifically coaches, will end up like coming to terms with this, and their mind actually, it's like not a child's mind. Coaches are not, they're not really like, they don't have the mind of a child in a way. Like teachers do. Teachers, they spend all their day around children. They're going to be childish. So that's it for step 3, which is be respectful. Even if you don't respect them, just do it. I have a teacher who I hated last year, I'll tell you that. But you know what? I was able to end up getting like genuine, like, what's called I was able to get cooperation because I showed her respect. I didn't feel respect towards her. Keep that in mind. You might feel respect towards somebody, but I'm gonna have respect. Respect. Just show it to them, but if you truly don't respect them, you don't have to. Just fake it. Flatter them. They don't get any appreciation anyways. They'll basically accept it. Now, step 4 that you can do is that you can act quiet. But whenever you're out of the room, talk as much as you can. I don't blame you for wanting to talk to your friends at all. I love talking to my friends. For some reason, there was a point where I can remember the specific point where I like turned into a quiet kid. It was weird. I got yelled at by a teacher in Brazil. I was a little kid. I was like joking around with my friend, and I was going, "No, $1 million." Shut up, dude! I remember I was like as dumb as that sounds. Like, that was genuinely the point that like turned me to a quiet kid. I'm not really quiet anymore. I actually like talking to people, but I specifically don't, just because of how there's not much to gain anymore in it. So, do not waste your time. So read. Alright, that is it for all of the steps. Step 4, when they're gone, you're allowed to talk. But do whatever you can to just help you, because that's really what we want at the end of the day. Step 5. Now that you've done all of these steps, your teacher will think you are a great student. You might not be, but you have now slowed down the process of getting in trouble by a lot. That's a good thing, apparently. Now you have the ability to work. You'll probably get around an hour of productive time out of this. It seems like you're losing a lot, but you're actually gaining a lot from this. Think about that. That's 180 hours that you're going to be productive for. Shoot, 2 hours actually. I'd say it's probably around 1 to 2 hours of productive time that you'll get from doing this. Because you get your work done, then just read or like work on your business, or write, or just think, and you're actually going to be productive. Like, it's going to be awesome whenever you start doing this, bro. I would say Just do that, and you'll be set, like really well set for this type of stuff. That is it for this video. This video was how to trick your teachers into thinking that you're a good student. Teachers love him. He hates them. If you want to end up joining me, learn how to trick your teachers, learn how to shop for specific items like this. It's actually, I tested out the backpack today. It's really good. This is my 100% leather backpack. Teach you how to, increase your testosterone, bro. Teach you how to stand up straight, sleep on the ground for 30 days, take a shower for 30 days, get through NoFap, dude. I can do all of it. I've done all of it. I'm doing all of it. Because I've completed everything. Sleeping on the ground, bro. These are amazing. Get yourself some of these babies. They're like exercise mats, bro. They're awesome. If you want to start making $3,000 a month, check out Adonis School. It's made by an amazing man who changed my life a year ago, Hamza. And you know what? He is genuinely at the top, bro. He is at the top, and we are down here. But we also used to be at our feet this level. So, we're doing better. We're doing a lot better. He's up there, and we are here. Not bad, but we can do better. So, and you're basically going to be, made to make $3,000 because the guys in this community, as long as you, go there regularly, they will, tell you and teach you how to, make the money. And let's be honest, we just want to make money. That's it for this video, boys. I will see y'all later. Remember, teachers will love you. You will hate them. Goodbye.